I said I like it like yug. Yug, 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 yug. I like it like yug. Yug.
I like it like
Yug.
yug,
Yug.
baby. I like it like
Yug.
yug. When the moon is in the seventh house and Jupiter aligns with Mars, then love will stare the stars. This is the beginning of Clam Cakes podcast. It's Clam Cakes podcast.
The musical episode.
Excelsior.
Hey.
Enjoy your clams, cocksuckers.
That's the clam talking. You know anything about clams? If the press finds out about these bad clams, that's a bad clam, all right. Clam
Did you take my cake tester? Mom, what's a cake tester? I'll tell you this, though. Whatever it is, it's probably my fault, and I'm sorry, I guess, that I took it.
What the fuck is a cake tester?
I have no idea. I can't even think of what it would be. What is a cake tester?
And these are the things. These are the things you got to deal with in the middle of a
We got
pod.
the three dots, and she is going to say something pretty ridiculous, probably.
All right,
What are
we're
you doing? Yeah. What are we doing? What do you want me to do? Because you said that we can't do. I can't tell you how my day was.
no.
or
You
my
can tell.
week
No,
was.
no. We're still gonna start with that. Sorry,
All right.
we got sidetracked. I couldn't think of where to start, and then Joe's mom said, "Where's the cake tester?" Because that's like a normal thing.
don't know what the cake tester is.
But yeah, no. We can still ask each
Let me
other
just
how
say,
we're
I'll just
doing.
say a little thing. I'll go first.
Say a little thing. If
Okay.
if you got like a good like a story, tell the story, dude.
I don't.
I don't.
So I was fucking washing my jewelry last night, and then I forgot that my pendant was in there, and it fell down the sink. So I don't know if anyone's noticing at home. I had a snake pendant that I really liked, and now I don't have it.
Was it expensive?
It was like $200.
Oh, that's enough to be pissed about.
Yeah, but I mean, thankfully it wasn't. If it was like any of the other shit, I would have been even more upset. But I was so dumb, dude.
Your grills. Imagine if somehow you dropped those down. Well, that would have stuck.
Yeah, that would have stuck. But I mean, I didn't think. I don't know. I'm just dumb. And then like the fucking thing that goes,
Just dumb.
you can't like get it out.
Oh, what, the snake? Did you try to snake the snake? Isn't that called something? When you
Yes.
with a shotgun? No.
No, and I don't know. Oh, do you know why it's called a shotgun?
What? When you blow smoke in someone's mouth? Because
Yeah.
it's like you're shooting it, right?
No, I think it's because in Vietnam, that's what they did. I saw a video of a guy in like Vietnam soldiers doing that out of a shotgun. Like they got the
Whoa.
bowl. He put the bowl like in like where you would like load the shells,
Uh-huh.
and he like blew the bowl, and the smoke came out the barrel, and he was like giving it to everybody.
Oh, what the hell, dude? If I can find footage of that, I'm definitely putting that up.
Bro, no, it popped up on my timeline. I was like, oh my god, fucking what?
Fucking what? Oh my god. You want to know how I'm doing?
Yep.
I'm just like I'm very tired, low energy today, but guess what? That doesn't matter because we're gonna just power through it. It was one of those weeks, you're just tired, and then the tired carries over, and it carries over. But
No, I feel that. I feel like, but then again, sometimes I'll just like hit that. Like I've been drinking water lately, like very like. If anyone has not heard of this,
if anybody that hasn't heard of water,
if you drink water, you feel way better.
this is one of the segments where we tell you guys about things you might not have heard of.
You drink it, and it becomes part of what you're doing. And I'll tell you this: at the end of the day, like my hands aren't like cracked and dry, like they look pretty good. See what I'm saying? Usually I'm like this.
Yeah, so if you drink water, you can do that. Okay, so I want to start out. This will be a reoccurring segment. I don't know if I should say that or not. Is that too inside baseball? I don't know. Now I'm in my head. Now I have anxiety. Now I'm spirling.
Oh my god! You know what's crazy about it? Everyone's staring at you.
I know. Oh my
That's
God.
what I
Dude,
know.
I'm staring at myself in the monitor, staring at me.
I just keep looking. This is what I keep doing. I keep looking at the TV, and it says now recording video. I go, oh yeah, we can't see each other. And then I just keep doing that. I keep going, oh, we can't see each other. Oh yeah, no, I can't see each other. Oh, I forgot I can't see each other. But there's like a little screen that I can see each other.
Yeah, that's what I just stare at the whole time. Anyway, so I notice in a lot of episodes, you bring things up like they're facts, and then I fact check them. Not the ground squirrel thing. You got me good on that one, dude.
Thank you.
And then I ask you about them, and you're like, "Oh no, that's not real."
Well, can I ask you something?
sure.
When you say I bring them up as facts, I love you, but I never say they're facts if they're not facts.
Okay, well, you did say
They were things.
you said these are all real things.
Nope, didn't say real.
We're gonna cut. We're gonna. Okay,
listen,
I'm
I
gonna
know-
cut to the clip.
I said, and these are all things.
Oh, were you saying that as like a joke?
Yeah, like the whole thing was like, yeah.
Oh, dude.
was
See,
like a
this guy,
whole-
he's saying, what did you say? Leather souffle?
Oh, yeah, it was
I'm
like-
Googling leather
Like,
souffle.
yeah, like Marfel's Folly.
Yeah, I'm like, huh,
yeah.
Morphel's Fall.
Yeah, the Ronsky Feint. That's a real thing.
I don't know what that is.
It's actually a real fake thing.
You know what? I mean,
You don't know what the Ronsky Feint is?
it sounds.
Come on,
it sounds like some
dude.
guy invented like a cool way to pass out.
Almost.
Really?
I'll give you a hint. It's performed on a broom.
Oh, you know why witches don't wear underwear?
The Ronsky Feint is a Quidditch move where you basically like
No, it's not.
You dive bomb down to the ground and you basically just like pull up at the last second and let the guy behind you hit the. You pretend that you're looking for the snitch. You dive towards the ground and at the last second you pull it and you make the guy fucking crash into the ground.
Is that in one of the books, or did you read like a Harry Potter encyclopedia?
It's not in one of the books. It's in Quidditch Through the Ages.
Wow. Wait, what's Quidditch Through the Ages?
Quidditch Through the Ages is the
Through the Asians.
It's the Quidditch history book. It's like I forgot who it's written by, but I also have Fantastic Beasts and where to find them.
Yeah, okay, but well, yeah, that was kind of mainstream.
Kind of mainstream now, but I mean not back then, and then definitely not the Quidditch Through the Ages. It has a bunch of different like moves and shit.
Wow. You know what, dude?
Thank you. Yeah.
Good for you. Know what I think me Googling literally everything you say and like believing it as like something you know and I don't. I mean, I must think you're pretty smart.
Well, here's the thing. I you gotta lean because honestly, I don't care. There are times, dude. I swear. Wait. Oh my god. I'm trying to. Oh, okay. Here's the perfect one. Do you know what guaifenesin is?
No, guaifenesin.
Guaifenesin. It's like it's an expectorant, which is like
I don't know what an inspectorant
and
is.
it breaks up mucus. It's found in like cough medicine and shit.
Okay.
I literally was like, I remember being younger and reading the bottle and it says guaifenesin, and I'm like, oh yeah, and guaifenesin is like an expectorant, and I was always like, it like prepares your body to like start to have like the medicine move through it. You know, it's like because it expects
Lubricant?
because it expects. I was like, oh, expectorant, like it's expecting.
Oh, I thought you said inspector.
no, expectorant. Yeah.
Expecto Patronum.
So I was always like, oh yeah, and I was literally in my head like, yeah, that's true. Like it sounds like that. I have no idea. No, it means it breaks up mucus. It has nothing to do with the fact that it sounds like the word expect. But for years, I'm just like, yeah, no, it's because it like prepares your body. To, makes your body like expect what's
That
about
makes
to happen.
sense.
Yeah, but like,
You
not
know what?
true.
You know what you should do throughout the podcast. Try to sneak in one thing that you say is fact that's not
No.
real. No.
No, because you're not getting my flow of stuff. I feel like you think a lot of what I say is like just buzz and like I'm trying to be but everything I say has substance to it.
Oh my god.
Okay, and like sometimes I'm not
I'm like, sometimes? It's like-
like for instance, did you know that tomatoes Robin would hate?
Oh my god.
My mom texted you about the cake maker.
No, I had a bunch of like notes and I thought I just deleted all of them.
The
But
wiry thingy you stick in the middle of a cake to see if it's done.
use a toothpick.
A thermometer?
No, tell her to use a toothpick, dude. That's classic.
A thermometer? You know what's funny? Actually, I literally just not only did I not take her thermometer, I think that's what she's saying, but I just bought a thermometer like 2 days ago.
What a weird. Well, I guess I could see you taking it because I needed it for my weed things and I forgot to tell you.
But lately, I don't do that.
No, you don't do that.
But I did go to her house and I was like going to use her hand mixer, and just like I plugged it in and it didn't work. And as
You
soon
what?
as I her hand mixer
You said you plugged it in.
plugged it in,
You said pug. I was damn grill. No, keep the grills in, dude.
no, the top is extraneous.
Okay. But anyways, dude, I guess.
But wait. So fucking sorry. So like you know how my mom is. So I go to her house and I get the mixer. I go to I plug it in. It just doesn't work.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as I click the trigger and it doesn't work, I like look up and I'm like, this is gonna be my fault. Like this is I'm gonna get blamed. And I sure enough, what did you do to my mixer?
Where's my? What does she want to?
I'm 31 years old. And I was like, Mom, I swear to God, like I just plugged it in. Like I forgot that it
scared,
didn't work.
Mom. Don't
so
punish
I
me.
just I bought a whisk.
I
And
bought
I
a
did it in the
whisk.
backyard with a tarp down, so nothing got messy. Good.
That's funny. So I mean, I guess I think you're friggin' smart, dude.
I am smart.
Yeah. Anyways, I gotta be honest. I'm getting so far in my head
Really.
right now about I don't know why.
I
don't
feel
know what it
good. I
is.
feel cool about it. I think it's like but what I'm saying is like our dichotomy, like people calling me mean and shit. I kind of do. I think that's my thing is like the dumber, like oh, I don't do anything. Blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes.
You know what I mean? And then you're like the straight man who like corrals and like actually enables the existence of the pod. You know what I mean?
Right, but that would be acceptable if you're playing the I don't do anything and you but you actually do stuff.
Okay, but listen, when you came here, what was
That's
it?
true. It was all set up. So all right. Anyways, so moving on. What I want to see how I did that?
Yeah.
Well, I want to start. I like shouting out like Rhode Island things. You know.
I like that as a start.
So I want to shout
Nice
out.
karmic start.
I want to shout out just people like I went to high school with that are freaking doing like art and music shit, and being
I'm so
creative
down.
right now.
So down for it.
Look at that.
I got a couple too.
You do you?
Yep. Go ahead.
All right. So you guys, you already know you know Ohms, you know Alex, you know Nate, who lives the greatest life ever.
Yep.
Shout out friggin' Gabe. Remember Gabe?
Gabe Corp.
He's in a band.
Oh, no.
I think it's called Loud Sounds. Very,
yep.
very good. Shout out, dude. Hey, and any of these people, I feel weird. Kind
If
of
anybody
asking.
wants to come on the podcast, we would absolutely love it. And honestly, in terms of someone like Gabe, I'm just happy. I would love to catch up with him. I haven't
Dude.
seen him in a minute. Like I would like
the
literally.
nicest, one of the nicest people ever.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Very nice.
But yeah, but you're gonna have to reach out to us because I'm too scared.
I'll reach out to Gabe. I'll forget. I already forgot. Forgot what?
Forgot what? What did I forget?
What did
What
I
did I
forget?
forget?
I don't think I forgot anything.
Anyways, we always shout Drew out, but I gotta shout him out again.
That's what I was gonna. That was my first.
That was your thing?
Clockwork. Shout out Clockwork Music. Clark Wallabies. He's my boy. He's like my brother. Fucking. This is his handle right here. Psych. It's right here.
No.
Sorry. Here's the handle. Oh. Oops.
Okay, so whenever you do stuff like that, I'm just putting poop on your face.
It's fine.
So,
That's fine.
that's gonna be. If you make me do something I don't want to do, I'm just putting poop on you.
Manifesto. My manifesto. My manifesto.
Just gonna say shit. Don't do
But yeah,
crack.
no, he's a great fucking. That would be the opposite. So yeah.
And then, dude, Goins.
Yep.
Shout out Goins. He's
Shout
touring
outs,
with
what is this? What's his thing?
guitar. Oh, like what's his?
Coins. Why do you have? What are you doing? Art face. What is it? It's like
You guys used to be real close buds.
as the clock. No, listen. Goins and I are close enough where we'll always be close. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We'll always be close. We've done enough together where we'll always be close. This is a pure. This is a
We'll
deep.
always be close,
This is a
man.
deep cut for just one person. Just give me a napkin. That napkin.
That's for Goins, I'm assuming.
That's like a very.
yeah.
That's not a really wide arching. But yeah, that and then who else? And then I'm just gonna do Joe Bruce, Waterbearer Music, right here.
Yes.
He's a rapper, doing great things, always doing stuff. Sometimes they're like, "You doing stuff?" Yep.
Oh, dude, I'm freaking going on a shout out friggin' spree right now.
Do it again.
I didn't go to high school with him because he's my older brother-in-law. But shout out Steve, Trade Films.
Shout out Steve, Trade Films.
I think he's done music videos for Joe Bruce.
Yes.
Is that his name?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So freaking shout out that guy,
water
dude.
bearer.
We're gonna do an episode at his studio, and it's probably gonna be like in a friggin' rocket ship or something, because he is good at building sets.
Astronaut.
Astronaut.
I'm just shouting out Jalan again, dude. I have clips ready for the, and it's me. I just haven't done them, and I don't. And I'm looking at him, and there's like a numerical shape that you have to, and I can't, because he says you got to move it and click, and I don't understand. how it's,
I'd rather you just do it, though.
and then I just start getting drunk. I get just drunker,
don't do that.
drunker, because I have all these shapes now, and I say I want to cover this shape in a liquid.
Shout out Richard Farrens. I don't know if he's in a band anymore, but he was in Que Sera, and they did
Yup.
that cover of friggin' Say My Name, and I still play it.
He's actually my mailman.
Richard Farrens?
Yeah,
Oh, shout out Mailman, dude.
yeah, he's not my mailman. Nah,
I would have Googled that. Then what, dude? You know what? And then speaking of that, shout out freaking Contemporary Goose, dude.
Yeah, enough shout outs.
My
Enough
old band.
shout outs.
Hey,
especially
guess what? Shout out me, dude. I have a new podcast with Rich, and it's
Yeah.
called Spin That Dice, dude. And guess what? Last
Is
shout
it
out.
called? Really spin that dice?
Yeah, because it's like random, and we use random Wikipedia articles.
And it's funny because you don't spin a dice.
You don't spin a dice, exactly.
And that dice is plural.
Spin that die, it would be, but that's stupid. And you know what?
Or spin those dice.
Spin those dice. I got one more shout out. Shout out us. Wow. Shout out Clam Cakes podcast.
Shout out us.
And that's it. And that's the end of the shout outs. Okay. So
I used to make money every day with no job for years.
how?
Yeah. Shout out all the stuff that we've been doing. So that's a segment. I like it. I think it was too long, and I think. All right, can I just say a side story? This is probably one of the funniest jokes ever.
Oh my God! Wait, is this gonna top your watchmaker joke? And your
yes,
I'm a
yes.
fish, I'm a lobster.
Yes. So actually, yeah, let me do my segment right now. This is Joe's jokes. All right, Joe's jokes.
Dude, wait, this is gonna be the whole podcast. Let me do this segment right now, dude. The other day,
Jared's like, all I heard was segments from everything he said, and I'm just like, all right.
we just do the same thing we always do. We
balance
just say,
that fucking. Oh, we can't. All right,
dude.
cool,
All right,
next
new segment. We're not gonna do that anymore.
No, okay, wait. That's the next.
That's
segment.
the next segment. Don't do that.
Jared and I. So I've driven across country mad times. The first time we've talked about this before, was with Jared.
Mm-hmm.
So I just tried to kill myself, right? I
Wait,
fucking
what?
slipped
You
my-
didn't. He didn't just try to kill himself. Like recently.
No, I mean I'm 31. I assume I would know how to do it by now.
That's true.
Yeah, I wouldn't be saying I just tried. I'd be like this. Say Peter.
I'd have his girlfriend. We'd be doing a weekend at Birdie's type deal.
Where does that elevator go?
So yeah. So we're driving across country. I just slit my wrist, right? So we're driving across country, Jared and I, and it just so happens it was the time where the song "Cut It" was very popular, which is just cut it,
No,
cut it.
no.
Cut
wrist.
See, that's the other one though. What's that one?
That's what I played. I love
So
the
there were
Conan.
two songs that were like very popular, named "Wrist," and
Wrist,
"Cut It."
wrist.
We would just play this all the way,
I don't remember cut it.
and then I would go, "My life was way too sad. I had to cut
Oh,
it."
you need to cut it.
Yeah.
They don't go cut it. Cut it.
Yeah, they do. They go, "Cut it, cut it."
Oh, baby.
Cut
you
it.
need to cut,
Cut
it.
it.
Yeah.
Cut it.
I
This
remember
is what you got does when he freestyles. Sorry. Cut it.
as soon as I put that song on, I was like, oh, sorry. But then
was like, this is
the whole
perfect.
time we went, I slit my wrist.
And then we went to fucking in rehab, like it's cheeking, you can like hide in your butt, but like we call it cheeking when you hide it in your cheek, like your mouth cheek, like if you want to like hide your pills or whatever when they're giving you, because they go like, you gotta check, but you can hide it up here. It's called cheeking, and like fucking we were driving, and like this was like the first time that I've seen Jared like we got like aggravated at each other because like it was just mad stressful situations over and over again, like in the desert and shit.
We were with each other for literally nonstop for a week.
Consistently, yeah.
Yeah.
So we're driving and like we're just mad about something. I pull into McDonald's and we get like a couple cheeseburgers, and he's all pissed off, and he's like, we gotta pull over and get a cheeseburger, right, Godfrey? We just get there on time. He's like, what are you gonna do with that cheeseburger, huh? Where is it? You gonna cheek it? You gonna cheek the cheeseburger for later?
Yeah, I'm like, you better fucking eat the cheeseburger.
You gonna
dude.
cheek it? Oh, you don't even want the cheeseburger. You gonna save it? You gonna pretend to eat it?
Was I actually mad at you?
Yeah, we were a couple times. Like we were very annoyed at each other. Like I would get annoyed at you whenever Jared would want any semblance of like human comfort.
Oh my God.
He's like, we've been driving for like
Can
29
we stop driving
hours.
someday?
And I'm like, oh, you tired? Go to sleep.
I'm like, I can't, dude.
I'm like, go to sleep. I'm just still driving. The car is broken. It's like, I'm like, dude,
Oh my God. I just remember like I was kind of supposed to like watch over you, but then like, dude, we called your mom. We're like, we're getting high at the highest point in Colorado.
Oh my God, yeah, we were going up the Rocky Mountains and we just smoked, and I remember my ears popped.
We're like, dude, I'm lightheaded. Are you lightheaded? I'm
Bro.
lightheaded.
That was
Oh my God. And then you were like, kid, I'm going to go get scissors for my,
yeah, but they didn't have scissors.
and I'd let you take the car and leave.
I
You
didn't-
just
I didn't
finished-
leave. It's just because the motel was.
No, but I mean, I shouldn't have because you just tried to kill yourself and you were like a drug addict still.
Yeah, but no offense. What are you gonna do?
Kill you, dude.
What are you gonna do? It's my car. I know. I'm like complete. I know everything. It's a foreign area just for you.
Oh my god.
You're in the passenger seat.
What do you mean a foreign area just for you? You've never been to Colorado, Kentucky, whatever, all the places?
Yeah, you know what's funny? I don't know. What's time?
Oh my god,
You
dude.
know what I mean, dude?
What is time?
I got Jared a sticker the other day that says Grand Canyon on it, and that's a callback of life. I was like,
Oh my god. I was like, why is he giving me the sticker?
that's why I gave it to you, because we went to the Grand
Damn.
Canyon.
Yeah, we saw the Grand Canyon, dude. What else did we do?
Do you remember when we got out at the Grand Canyon and we had the gas tank was leaking? Do you remember that? I spilled gasoline all over the ground in the parking lot.
No.
So like I had a gas can. I always have a gas can in my trunk, and it was full, like because I filled it before we went to the desert just in case. So we got to the fucking Rocky Mountain. We got to like the little encampment area, and I was like, oh, I'll just use which also the idea of what do I do with the gas in a gas can? I've had this thought like so many times in my life before. I'm like, oh, just put it in your gas tank. It's gas. But I was doing that, and it wasn't coming out or whatever. And I think like the tube I was just tired as fuck. Anyway, the tube didn't depress the thing in the gas tank, and I just start pouring it, and it just starts pouring out onto the ground, and it's just like a puddle of gasoline in like a forest fire area at a national park. So we had to like wipe it. We had to like squirt water all over it or whatever.
Dude, I remember like we would fill the gas can up, and I was like, you can't just do that, right? You can't just fill a gas can up and put it in your car,
Right.
That doesn't work like that.
That's like a weird thing that you're like, this is how do you
This is
fucking
weird.
Yeah.
And then good thing we did because we almost like ran out of. I think we would have run out of gas like on the highway in Kansas because it was like next gas station 100 miles.
no outlet for
Yeah.
180 something like that. That was awesome.
Dude, and then we went to the friggin' rock climbing thing. It was in
Oh my
St.
God,
Louis.
the City Museum.
The City Museum.
Dude, shout out the City Museum
Shout out
in St.
City
Louis.
Museum.
That
Dude.
is, oh my God.
It's like it's kind of like Discovery Zone, but for adults.
It
Well,
is
no,
like Discovery.
it's like Discovery Zone for kids during the day, but all the stuff you climb on is like rocks, and you just climb and you go to the top, and then there was a Ferris wheel up there.
So you get there and like there's floors and shit. Like we're kind of looking around, and it's kind of like not kitschy, but it's like, all right, this is like an artsy, like almost like an art installation. And so Jared and I are like, we're in the stairwell, and we're like, there's a Ferris wheel on the roof. So we're like, all right, we'll go to the roof.
Mm-hmm.
We go to the roof. There's a Ferris wheel. At this point, Jared is homophobic, right? So Jared,
Just at that point, though, something about St.
this
Louis
is like
made me
2015
like.
or something. So Jared, no, you're not homophobic, but what are you? What is the word for this? He doesn't want to go on the Ferris wheel with me. 'Cause
What?
You didn't want
I
to.
probably didn't want to be near you anymore.
Exactly. Yeah. It was like. Yeah.
I wasn't
that's true.
homophobic. I was annoyed.
So Jared, he's not homophobic, but it's like when someone's like gay, like homosexual, he'll be like, meh. So like I'm on the Ferris wheel, and they're like, oh, like, are you cool with like different cultures, different races? Jared's like, no.
There you
we're
go.
not
I'm
like
out.
this. Yeah, Jared's gone. So he jumps. He jumped. But part of the installation was an 80-foot ball pit, and God, it was. No.
was
So we get to the top. We sit. I gotta say, just in support of Jared, this Ferris wheel was like this big, and we're just.
It was on top of a building.
And I guarantee I was doing something like hitting him or doing something annoying or whatever, you know.
Oh, yep, of course.
So we do this thing, whatever, and we're like, oh, this is pretty cool, you know. And then in the corner of the roof, it says like slide, and it's just a hole.
Oh,
And
yeah.
This is in a building in St. Louis. It's about 6 stories, so we're 60 feet up. The slide goes to the basement, so it's like a.
Yep.
It was a metal slide. Side note, I had jeans on. I basically just walked down the thing. It was not fun for me. Jared had on the right clothes, whatever.
Did I?
it
I didn't
was.
have shorts on?
You did, but it worked for you. I remember that you had a better time than me on the slide. So you slide all the way down. It shoots you out, and then you're in a cave system that is completely opposite from everything you've seen in the museum. There's no indicators that this is in this museum.
And why is it called the City Museum if it's mostly made out of rocks?
Because it's in a city, I guess. That's it.
Very
so you
weird.
get out, and it's like a cave system that you can like crawl through. Like there are openings that are like this big. Some of them that you have to like kind of like it was tight for me. And then we're like crawling on our hands and knees, and it's crazy and like it's dope. But then like somebody
it's crazy and it's dope.
and we're like, oh, this is really fun. And then one of the patrons, the other people, tells us like what actually.
Well, okay, so there's like little like nooks and like cubbies where you can like offshoot of the tunnels and you can just kind of like sit and chill. And I think we like walked past one and they were like just there. We're like, oh fuck, and they're like, yeah, at night adults come here and you can drink. And I think the implication
No,
was
he's
have
like
sex.
she's like it's 18 plus on Saturdays after 8, and it just clicks in our head. I'm like, oh,
I think
dude,
they want to have sex with us.
no, we're like everybody has fucked
Yeah.
in every corner of this place. There's like, and then you look and it's like KJ loves R, and it
Very
says
weird.
but the rest of the H has this like white mold on it, and it's hard to nut.
I bet like people who live in St. Louis around that area, they're like, oh yeah, that's where people smoke meth at night and
Yeah, it's
have
like,
sex.
exactly.
They're
Like,
oh well, we
they
didn't know.
Oh,
yeah,
you're talking. Oh yeah, the third floor. Yeah, that's where they
yeah,
found
don't
the
go up there.
bodies.
Yeah, don't go in that nook. That's full of semen.
Hey, speaking of nooks and crannies, but not English muffins.
Whoa.
Have you seen Nope?
Yes.
What'd you think?
I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was good. Again,
Okay, so new segment. Fucking movie review.
wait, no, that is a segment. Yeah, yeah, that's a segment. Yeah. I thought Nope was pretty good. I thought it was pretty good. But I gotta tell you, I saw it during. I've seen too many movies like that. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Sam makes me watch too many like scary thriller whatever movies, and I was just over the genre. But I did like it. I thought it was good. I liked how it's like looming in the clouds. You know, I feel like that's scary. Like, oh shit, what if there actually is like a big ass UFO
That's
up
a
there?
great word. Looming.
Yeah,
When stuff's looming. Yeah.
that's a
When
good
it's
word, brother.
looming. Yeah. Oh, dude, another segment. Joe's word corner. All right, ready?
Wait, what did you think about the movie?
I've never seen it.
You got to be kidding me. Are you serious?
And there's the old bait and switch. Oh, shit.
Gonna have to cut that out.
I'm
Wait,
going to
so
go spit a Louis into something.
you've never seen Nope? Okay, we'll be right back.
Nah, Jazz and I watched it. I liked it.
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
I've never seen Get Out.
I like the idea of like it's not a ship, it's a thing.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Sorry. Yeah.
Have you seen Arrival?
No. Is that what they do at Arrival? What's the one with the bing ding ding ding? They play the piano. Contact. Aliens. Martians. UFOs coming down.
Where they play the piano?
They play the piano and it communicates via music. That's a thing.
It's not.
It's a thing from a movie. I
don't-
guarantee it's a thing. I'm
It's not.
I have a film degree,
Listen,
Joe.
can I just skip ahead? I really want to do the segment that you did with Jared came up with something. It's pretty funny.
Okay.
He's been killing it lately. He's been editing and shit,
I've been
doing
trying.
shit, and honestly, exponentially. Like if you had to equate it, I am doing less as the same. He's doing more. So
Yeah.
there is sort of like a equilibrium that we're balancing. But
and I
it's
gotta
very
be.
funny.
I wanted this episode to run smoother, but my brain isn't really working. But no, it's going great though. Jared, don't think like that. Okay, so this is a new segment. This is actually like a real good reoccurring segment.
Sorry, I gotta interrupt you. I found out what a cake tester is.
What is it? A toothpick?
Yep.
Yeah,
But it's like
yeah. How did she not know the toothpick trick?
3-piece cake. It's literally just a toothpick. Oh my god! And she definitely paid money for it.
Yeah,
She
she didn't
definitely-
steal it.
Yeah, she bought the toothpick.
Okay. Anyways, so I've been using Chat GPT a lot, and I know it can like kind of write scripts for you. You got to like really feed it the info. But what I want to do like once in a while is have it write a script kind of based on stuff that's happening in the news. So I asked Chat GPT to write us a script about Billy the Butcher from The Boys going to Trump's house and trying to arrest him. But Trump has a serum that when he takes it, it makes him say really mean stuff.
So
And that was the premise.
You just typed that into it.
You have to like really like give it a lot of information.
Okay.
Because I tried just saying like write a script about Billy the Butcher arresting Trump. And it was just like, I'm Billy the Butcher, and I'm here to arrest you. and then that was it. So, like, you really got to feed it info.
Okay.
So we're going to read it. Joe's going to play Billy the Butcher, and I'm going to do Trump.
Because there's not just that. How many characters? There's 4 characters, right?
No, there's
3.
Billy, Trump, and Biden.
So you can do Biden.
I'll do Biden and Trump.
Okay, let me just do one thing. You want to see something? Hear something crazy?
You're like, what happened? Like, did a demon just come out of you? Like, hello? Oh my God! I've been asleep for 20 years.
It's like Tibetan throat singing. You know.
I'm quite familiar. All right, here we go.
All right.
You want to start?
You want me to do the things?
I think it's exposition. Is that what it's called?
Shut up, Jared. You know what it is. Fade in, exterior, Trump Tower, day. Billy, dressed in his usual black attire, approaches Trump Tower, ready to make his arrest. He knows that Trump is hiding out somewhere in the building, and he's determined to bring him to justice. As Billy makes his way through the lobby, he hears a commotion coming from one of the upper floors. He quickly pulls out his gun and heads towards the stairs. Interior, Trump Tower, day. Billy bursts into a room and finds Donald Trump sitting at a desk, surrounded by piles of money.
Well, well, well. Look who we have here. Donald Trump using campaign funds to pay off a porn star. You're in big trouble, pal.
Oh, Billy, it's so cute you think you can stop me. I have something that's going to make you very sorry you crossed me.
Trump pulls out a small vial of serum and drinks it down.
You know what, Billy? You're a loser. You've always been a loser. You can't even keep your own crew in line, let alone take down someone like me. And don't even get me started on your ex-wife. What a piece of work.
Billy starts to feel immobilized by Trump's insults. He can feel the anger rising in him, but he can't seem to move.
And your son? He's a real disappointment, isn't he? I bet you wish he was more like me.
This is the final straw for Billy. He snaps out of his stupor and lunges at Trump, snatching the serum out of his hands.
You want to talk about my son, you piece of shit? How about I say something about your orange hair?
Trump collapses onto the floor, crying like a baby.
That's right. Cry like the baby you are. And while you're doing that, I'm going to take these documents and bring them to Joe Biden. You're going to pay for what you've done, Trump.
Billy grabs the documents and makes his way out of the building, leaving Trump wailing and crying behind him. Interior, Joe Biden's office, day. Billy bursts into Biden's office,
always
looking
bursts.
flustered.
Joe, we did it. We got the evidence on Trump.
That's great, Billy. You know what they say, a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush.
What the hell does that even mean, Joe?
I don't know, Billy. I just like saying it. But seriously, good work. Let's get this to the authorities and make sure justice is served.
Billy nods and hands Joe the documents. Fade out, the end.
So ridiculous. And how was my Biden impersonation?
You know, I honestly, like, that was, like, nothing.
What do you mean?
That was, like, nothing. That was, like, that evoked nothing from me. I didn't even, once it ended, I was like, oh, it's over. Like, I was like,
It's
like a,
yeah, it's weird. Like, I don't know. When you see these videos on TikTok and stuff, they're like, the AI wrote this script. It didn't because
right? Because I don't think, yeah.
Because I had to feed it so much information just to get it to write that.
Yeah.
It's
the ones that are funny that it's like, oh, no, like, I'm Dr. Santa. This is my, like, yeah. Like this.
it's clearly fake.
Yeah, okay, so listen, we figured it out. Also, Chat GPT, you know what's crazy? I don't know. I think I'm behind the times.
What do you mean?
I don't know how to code.
I mean, not many people do.
I don't know how to code.
I'm one of the few.
I'd like Paella mode. I got a body, so I could eat a bunch of trolls.
That's another Dudesy reference.
Yep.
Shout out Dudesy.
So, oh yeah, Joe's word corner. You're right. We never finished that one. So I'll start. I'll do Joe's word right now.
What is?
I'll do Joe's word right
explain
now.
this.
So Joe's word corner is I'll just tell you a word, and I'll tell you what it means. And
You want me to try to guess?
All right. How about this? Because I do want to get you involved in this. I really want this to be interactive for you and for the guests. Wait, you know what I'll do? We'll do like the Blues Clues thing. Like,
We just got a letter.
nope, that's not what it
We
is.
just-
So let me come on, you knew I was about to do something.
That's true. Sorry.
You know, it's like this. Can you find the salt?
Oh.
No. All right. So listen, I need you to not talk, right? Because this
Okay,
is
so
a
I'm not
timing
talking.
thing.
I
This
thought
is
you were
like
done.
No,
Okay.
No. Okay. Ready. Can you find the salt? That's right. See what I'm saying?
Okay. So,
So that could be a thing we do.
that
Yeah.
was just like,
So Joe's word corner is like, yeah, I'm gonna tell you a word, and like,
and then
you
you're
know,
gonna
it's
pause
like-
for a minute.
It's like this. It's like this. Like,
You're cornered. All right, tell me a fucking word, dude.
All right. So listen, do you want to work now? This three person, place, or thing. Pick
Person.
person. Okay. Boom. It's gonna be a word about a person. Word about a person. Let's
No,
see.
do place.
Let's see. Place. Oh, a word about a place. I mean, I got a person, but I mean, we could do place. Sure. Okay. So how about a place that is
A person.
evil? How about if someone is doing something or something's indicative of something ungodly?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. How about chthonic?
Tonic.
CHTHONIC.
That's not a word. And what does it mean?
Of the underworld.
And how do you know? Where did you hear that word?
Does it matter?
Kind of. I want to know.
No, but here's the thing. All you're looking for is like proofs for my.
No, I was actually genuinely no. I read
you
it.
wanna know
I
the-
kind of
you
wanted to
wanna
know
know
if like
the,
I read it. I actually read it in a book
What's the
about
fucking what's
Frank
the-
Frank.
Oh, I'll tell you why. Because someone at my work was like, "What is the opposite?"
They were like, "I'll get a
of
gin and tonic."
No, they're like,
How do you say
so
it?
I just set them on
Tonic?
fire.
Yeah.
Chthonic.
Tonic.
Chthonic.
Tonic. Your uncle taught you that
Oh
word?
my god, yo, fucking son of a bitch.
Got him.
But yeah, it means of the underworld, and it's spelled ridiculously, and it's like instead of evil, you know what I mean? Like, but it's like it's like a great synonym.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Yeah, did them at work the other day. These fucking parents. There was like a hockey tournament in the area or something. They brought like 20 of these chthonic little imps to just run around stealing people's cue balls. Thank you.
Great. And that was Joe's word corner.
Gip imp squamp a thump gum.
Spamp.
Brought to you by Huggies. Huggies. Poopy poop.
Shit your
Not
pants.
anymore. Huggies. We got real fat underwear over here. Huggies. Look how fat this underwear is. We got thick underwear made of cotton balls. Huggies. We had two pairs of underwear. We put cotton balls in between them and we sewed up all the sides. Made a big thick pair of undies. Cotton balls. Tiny thick undies. Same amount of fucking fabric as big undies, but condensed, thicker.
Take him to tonic.
You got to use them again and again and again. Wash them. Don't. Oh, God.
Wash them. Don't. All right.
Yeah, you have another segment, right?
I got one more thing, and it's kind of good because we're at about 40 minutes.
Yeah, more like 46.
Yeah, well, I'm going to have to cut a lot of, we had a lot of pauses I'm going to have to cut out. But that's fine. We go until we go. We don't force it, okay? So this is a new segment that's not really a segment, but I'm just kind of forcing it into a segment. I'm going to ask you what you think about something really stupid, and then I'm going to ask you what you think about something that's happening that's being talked about that's a little more serious.
Wow. Honestly, dude, I love what's happening over here.
Thank you.
You're doing a lot of good stuff, and I like it.
Thank you. And you got to figure out which one's a stupid one and which
But
one's
now
a
I kind of
serious
feel
one.
a little like, all right, so, before, God, he's doing too much. I'm not doing enough. Joe's Impression Corner. Statue of Liberty. Oh, wait, it's like that. Yeah, he's up.
Yeah,
All right, now we're both even. And you go?
dude, you should just, you want to just spit out a bunch of random segments?
Yes.
This is Joe's rapid fire segment.
Joe's segment corner. Okay, how many pillows can you have? 10. All right, that was Joe's pillow corner. All right, now it's Joe's which or which. Oh, this is actually a good one. What's bigger, a barracuda or a raccoon?
Barracuda. A barracuda, probably.
This has been Joe's bigger or not as big corner.
Great, that was good. All right, so
He's going to win a year's supply of mac and cheese because he didn't find the flag in the slime nostril. Back on Double Dare 5000.
What a show.
I know, right?
All right. So, what do you think about people that spend all of their time trying to do like stupid like challenges? Like, there's this guy that he'll set up like in a Matchbox car ramp, and he'll try to slide a CD down the ramp and land it into a Wii. What do you think about people? Do you think that's a complete waste of time that they're doing that?
I think that it's not specific enough to be indicative of their intent. You know, I think there's a lot of applications to that.
What do you mean?
I think if someone just wants the attention, I just don't really like that. You know,
Right. That's what I mean.
the overarching is it's none of my business. They can do whatever they want. But I would say if their goal is to get views for attention, I don't like it. If their goal is to get money and they're just like observing and relinquishing the fact, you know, like I have this gets views, like this equates to more money. Do it. You know what I'm saying?
But some of these take like they do the hours on like 12 hours
But
for
if you
them to
look at
do
the
it,
thing-
and
but
they're
I'm-
sitting there for 12 hours throwing a dart at a fucking jelly bean.
So they're sitting there for 12 hours. The video has 1 million views, right?
Yep.
Maybe that equates to like you're paying yourself like $300 an hour. You know, because like
That's
if you get 1
true.
million views like on YouTube, maybe like if you can make like $3,000, if you could make $1,000 off of a video that took you 12 hours to make, think about it like that.
You know, I never thought
That's a
about it
fucking
like that.
hourly. I'm all for that. That's like $90 an hour.
I never thought about it as that's probably like their job.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking like, they're gonna look back on their life and be like, I spent so much time trying to throw a CD into a Wii U,
Yep.
and I've wasted my life.
We're talking about it. You had to look at it to see to even talk about like other like think. You know what I mean? They're making money off it. That's honestly the only like like Andrew Tate.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, first of all, he's just doing this to like monetize views.
You know, you think that's like he's putting on like a front?
100%.
I don't think so.
Well, because he says it. He's like you know what he's about. Like he makes money. Like he was like not rich. Like he was poor, and he had to like he got to this point. And he wants to make money. Like he was broke before, so he's one of those guys that just like money is. He doesn't want to lose what he has. So the idea of making money is always prevalent in his head. So I don't think he would do something. I don't think he would like spend such a large percentage of his time doing something that couldn't make him money.
Oh,
He's just
well,
getting
I was
views
just
and
saying. I think he really is. He's just like a misogynist. Like, what do you go to jail for? Fucking like
Yeah, I don't know about all
taking girls or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
And he posted a picture of pizza to Greta Thunberg, and she was like, "That, yeah, I know where that pizza is."
Yeah, I think you and I we have where this is where we differ.
You know what? I think we're different people.
Yeah.
And I think our brains are not the same brain, and we think about things differently.
I like the traditionalness. Like I like
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Careful.
No, I like having like I like when Jazz cooks for me. You know?
Okay, yeah.
I like that shit. I
Yeah.
like to have someone to protect. I like that aspect of it. I like taking like she knows she's not taking the trash out. She knows that I'm taking the trash out. She knows like what I'm doing, and then I know what
She
she's
knows what
doing.
I'm doing.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can't even think of anything specific that Andrew Tate said. Maybe I don't know. Maybe
No,
I'm
nobody
totally
can.
alone with
I think like the difference is like my general thing is like I don't trust anybody. Like so like when I don't trust the media, I don't trust anything. So like my grain of salt is huge. So like with him, it's like not so much that I like him, it's that like I don't trust the proof of why not to.
Oh, gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? And that doesn't make me like, oh, like no, I'm not like, oh, they're lying about it, blah blah blah. I'm just like, I don't really trust anybody, and I feel like everyone has agendas, so I'm just gonna like,
That's okay.
I don't have a strong enough opinion on them.
I'll give it to you.
Yeah,
I don't think you should be saying bad things though, and that's just my take. Don't say bad
But see,
things.
when he's like, if my girl is a vegan and she's gonna cook me a steak. Like that's not nobody thinks like that.
I mean, he might.
I don't think he does. That's too outlandish because everything else about him is contradictory to that. It's like if you're like that outlandish, like that's crazy. Like you could have like Trumpness where you're like, oh, I've just been rich forever and I've been able to say whatever I want forever.
Uh-huh.
Or you could have like, oh, I'm just lying. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't want to talk about Andrew Tate for too long. 'Cause
All I'm
he's
saying is
stupid.
I will change my entire opinion on anything if it makes me money. So
Okay, all right.
that I can understand that.
I get
I
that.
can understand lying.
I get money that green, that guacamole.
Ring, ring,
La-ta-ta-ta-ta.
ding,
Give me the
ding.
money, give me the money,
Can
give me
you
the
feel
money.
the
No
bills?
whammies,
Rectangles,
no
rectangles, rectangles,
whammies.
rectangles. Hey, why are these faces blue?
Triangles.
Oh, the faces that I have are blue. Look at all the blue faces.
All right. So then my other question is, have you heard of digital blackface?
I have heard the term. Somebody told me what it was, and then I saw something shiny.
Is it, ooh, piece of candy. So digital blackface is this is what I think CNN did the article. This is what they defined it as. Digital blackface is a practice where white people co-opt online expressions of black imagery, slang, catchphrases, or culture to convey comic relief or express emotions. Some of the examples are
Oh, I already got it.
the Jordan crying face, the ain't nobody got time for that meme.
The
and-
Jordan crying face is not a good example. The ain't
well,
nobody
that's what they're saying is one of the examples.
No, that's not an example.
It's what they said, dude. CNN said it.
Yeah, but see how I'm like no matter what you say, I'm like no, because no.
So what do you think about that, dude? What I
All
just
right,
said.
is that the more serious one or the joke?
Exactly,
I
you
don't know
don't
which one's which. I really don't know which one's which. I love it.
So what's more serious, digital blackface or a guy throwing CDs into a Wii U? In your comments, right below, which do you think is the more serious one?
I mean, I guess if I had to choose, it would be like the digital blackface.
Yeah.
But I would say like the digital blackface would be like a scale of 1 to 100, like a 48, and then the other one would be like a 38. You know what I mean?
Okay. All right, but do you think it's like it's racist if you do that?
This is funny though because it's like it's funny like you have to admit that whatever the tag of the meme is a stereotypical. You know what I mean?
Exactly,
And
yeah.
it like kind of
I never thought about that, and I was
That's
like,
funny.
oh shit, that's
it's
kind of
like
true.
they just make you do it in your head, like, see what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Because
there's
you have to admit that that's like a stereotype, you know, or whatever.
well,
is.
it's not
Like,
even a stereotype. Like
I mean, it's
they did,
stereotypical.
like another example that they did was like RuPaul saying "girl." No, that's not a good example. But there's just like
RuPaul saying "girl" is a better example.
but they're like,
but the
you're not
Jordan-
black and like a drag queen, so you can't say it like that. But she can.
So it's like a cultural appropriation thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was like, oh shit, you right. You kind of right. But I don't
See-
think like the Jordan crying face. That's ridiculous. What does that have to do with black people?
Cultural appropriation is weird to me because it's like, why, if you see another culture doing something fire and you're like, that's dope. Like, thanks, other human, for making something, for creating something that I think is dope and I want to do that. And then you get in trouble.
Right, like you see another human, and they're like working really hard, and you're like, you know what, that's dope. I want to take that, and then you take that human and you put him on a ship, and you bring him over to your country. Like that's fine,
No,
dude.
that's
You
not
can,
the same
you
thing,
can do
dude.
that.
Oh my God.
That's okay, man.
Listen, you've never been outside your little box, dude. You've never been to the Grand Canyon.
I've
You've never
been.
been to Kansas.
I've been
Topeka.
Topeka, Kansas. Topeka,
Listen,
Kansas.
I think that like, all right, so for instance, like I think braids look cool. I would like to get braids eventually. I can't, not because of the cultural thing. My hair is so straight. I could use edge control, but I don't feel comfortable buying edge control. And my friends are like, get edge control. My girl's like, you need edge control. And I'm like, I can't go get edge control.
What are you coming too fast? Edging.
Oh, like edging. Yeah. You're really hip
that
on like,
segment's
terms.
called Jared's jokes. Jared's got jokes.
Jared jokes. I think the Jordan. Let me just skip all this shit and go specific. So you think the Jordan one is? I think that like in general, yeah. Like there's, but then again, I don't fucking know.
No, I'm not saying-
because memes are stupid anyway. It's dumb. It's not like someone is making like the state of the state and like they're using like these terms. It's like the memes are already such a like a low knowledge type. Like you know, like what the fuck are memes?
Well, I mean, I get it in the sense that like if you react to something, like if I send you a meme and it's like a black person saying something and the N words in it, that's kind of no, but
That's-
no, not with the hard R, with the
Doesn't matter. Wait, that's
but they're
part of
like,
it?
yeah, that's cool.
All right, that's no. You cannot. No, if
Or it's like someone saying like, yeah, that's my N, and I send and like
No.
I use that as a meme. That's like, no, you can't do that because I can't say that. Yeah, so don't be racist.
yeah.
I can't. My brain is at like.
But then again, it's like, what if you're in a place that is all white except for there's this one pocket of the People's Liberation Army of like Liberia that you know lives there, and you see someone African walking down the street, and you assume that they're in the People's Liberation Army of this other country, and you're like, oh, I'm scared of them, and you cross the street, and it's like, are you racist, or are you just like,
You're racist.
you're still racist?
Yeah, you're still racist.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
What if you're like, what if you live in Africa and it's an all African area, and there's one white person that you know is an escaped convict from Australia, and you know he's in the area, and you see a white person walking down the street, and you cross the street.
You're racist.
Racist still?
Yeah, you're still
Okay,
racist.
Wow, God damn.
You're
wow.
racist no matter what.
That's tough.
All right, so let's end it here because I'm exhausted. But we did it. We did a lot of segments, maybe too many segments.
At this point, I feel like I've been talking and like looking at one thing, and then you stop looking at that thing, and you realize you're like in a rowboat in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah. No, I feel you. And I'm just realizing I don't think I put the aperture up on the camera enough, but that's okay because I can do that digitally. That's fine. Everything's fine.
Yeah. All right. So I guess we'll do one more word. Your armpit is called an
Underarm.
oxter.
An ox turd.
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna we're figuring stuff out. We're gonna clean it up. We're gonna make it clean, and it's gonna be great. And this was great, and I had fun, and I want to keep doing this podcast. I still want to do it, dude. I still want to do it. Until next time.
Clam Cakes.